Alright, I think it's about time to start the stream. Hi, I'm the Space Quest Historian, and welcome back to Tex Murphy Tesla Effect. It's been a little 2-week break here, which just owes to a bunch of shit going on. Didn't really have time to stream. Grandmother turned 98, I want to say. Yeah, 98, which is a lot. And I had some other shit to do. Can't remember what the other one was. It was important, and I had to cancel the stream. But we're back. Tex Murphy is back. I just took off my watch for some reason, and now I'm trying to put it back on and not look like a fucking idiot. Failed on that part, I guess. Hello, everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for joining us. Yes, Murphy's Text, Texas Effect. Syria, you're weird. I love it. I was only joking, Red Star. Yes, I do remember the other thing being my my wedding anniversary. Actually, we were just watching a YouTube video, one of those Reddit reading videos, and one of them was on the subreddit of r/nicegirls, and there was a comment about how one guy just wanted to play video games instead of paying attention to his girlfriend, and my wife jokingly said, well, I guess you're off to, you know, do your spousal abuse or your own brand of spousal abuse, and it's, you know, well, yeah, I'm just gonna go play a video game. Sorry. So she's joking about that I'm off and not paying attention to her right now. But then again, it's been a long time since we've played Tesla Effect, so
Phone message waiting.
we even have a phone message waiting. Now, let's see, before I started the stream, I actually loaded up the game to see if I could maybe
Phone message waiting.
what's it? Not facilitate. What's the word I'm looking for? Alleviate. That's the word. Yes, alleviate. Good word choice, I think. Alleviate some of the lagging issues that we've had, and it was running very, very smoothly before I started streaming. Like, really, really fantastic. And now that I've started streaming, it's starting to lag again. So if you'll forgive me, I just want to check if there's anything I can do. Now, I think Tex Murphy Tesla Effect just does not like it when I stream. I've tried turning the quality down. I have no idea what VSync does. I had a burp in my throat that wanted to come out. So I guess we're just gonna have to live with the slight choppiness. Anyway, according to the notes that I made 2 weeks ago, as I'm pacing back and forth to Tex's office, according to the notes I was making last time in the save game, the very brief save game text that you get was that I had to find my trans key, because apparently some mind control has been done on me, and also we got some baseball cards from Mason Bowers, who's logged in Sesson, aka the Gauntlet of Bullshit. Deadmeat says VSync locks the frame rate to the refresh rate of the monitor. Thank you for the clarification, and also your qualified clarification. I don't really see how that's going to help with the choppiness, so I'm just going to leave that off. And we've got Human Interact in the stream. Hi. I was supposed to be on Human Interact's stream this Friday, actually. They were playing Jones in the Fast Lane, and I had to bail because I had to get up early and had to do all sorts of bullshit during the day, so I was in no shape to do any stream, so they had to... I'd even said, yes, sure, I'll join your stream, and then suddenly, you know, I had to bail, so poor Alexander had to scramble to find a replacement, which he did, admirably. I know how to replace me, I mean, shit, but still. So, very nice to see you in the chat, sir. I will be back for your next stream, next time you invite me, anyway. Anyway, is anyone getting sick of this voice in our heads going phone message waiting? I think we should have a look at it.
Mr. Murphy, please, tell me you have news about Mason.
He's being held at a place called CEST, which is some crazed cult where the lunatics are in charge. I'm not going to alert the police because they might dispose of Mason. I think I better handle this myself.
But why would you put yourself in so much danger?
Because someone's taken 7 years of my life from me and I want it back.
Yeah.
If there's a way I can discover what happened and somehow restore my memories, I'll take that chance.
Well, I hope you do get that chance. My name is Thompson.
Very nice to meet you, Thompson.
Good luck.
Thank you for rescuing me from the cryo thing and being very cryptic about it. Human interact. Alexandra says you were scared. It's okay. You can really admit what was happening. Yes, I was scared of playing Jones in the fast lane with you lovely people. A game that I have played zillions of times and, admittedly, suck at. Summer can attest to that fact. But still, I would have loved to be there.
Well, I sure don't remember how these holes got in the wall. They look fairly recent.
I don't think I've looked at this hole before, actually.
Who would have done this? And why?
I think we've actually covered that it was Tex who punched a hole in the wall, and there was a Fabergé egg in there, and he's also the reincarnation. Oh, this game gets a little complicated. Anyway, let's travel. I forgot all the hotkeys. Yeah, that's my inventory. Thank you. We've got all these baseball cards, so I mean, we went through the entire gauntlet of bullshit just looking for these baseball cards, so I think maybe we should go back to the beach house and actually put them to use.
Say San, I'll need a laser blade to cut Bowers free, the trans interrupter serum, and his trans key. Man, this is a nightmare.
Thank you for giving me that laundry list.
Mason hat on him can be used here. When I arrive, there's a familiar face at the door, looking for an update.
Oh, I was not expecting this.
You found Mason. Is he okay?
Not physically, but mentally he's had a taste of his own medicine and it doesn't suit him.
Also, we're standing really close to each other, aren't we?
It's Say San, and I can't tell whether he's being held for his own protection or against his will.
Pretty much against his will, I would
What
think.
do we do now? If we don't know why he's there, we shouldn't get the police involved, right?
Yeah,
What is up with our accent? I can't place
I'm
it.
afraid if we break in on him, Mason may disappear for good.
You said you don't think he knows who he is. What does that mean?
He's been shot
We're
up by
also
some
not that good friends. Why are we standing so close to each other?
back. All three of us may be stuck at this dead end.
I'm so grateful you're doing this.
At least she's out of the cat suit. That was weird. Oh, so that's why
I
we're...
still care for Mason, but we haven't been close in a long time.
Yeah, I'm echoing Tex's sentiment here. We've met once,
Well, being a PI is a very rough business.
he said, almost with conviction.
Exciting. Maybe when Mason is back to his normal state and out of danger.
We can have a threesome or
I'm no
something.
hero. I'm doing this to get my memory back. But perhaps later we could talk about this.
Look, prophecies aren't in my job description, okay? I'm just a humble PI trying to save the world as we know it.
Intriguing or tantalizing word.
Steady on, lady.
But right now I've got to find something to help me get Mason out of Say San.
I'll leave you to it. Good luck, Tex.
Jesus, she's grabby.
You know how to get a hold of me if there's anything you need.
I actually don't. Did you leave a number? Did you do anything? Dutch angle. I like it. She just shows up at weird times. Hello, Wanderer, in the chat. Hey, mate, and also stream. Hello, sir. Wanderer started streaming Quest for Glory, I believe, so go and have a look at his channel. He's not streaming right now, so...
Don't get it. These women, why are they interested in you?
I have no idea either!
Answers checked.
Wow. Between Ariel, Taylor, and the look Mojo was giving you, I'd say losing 7 years has done wonders for your charisma. Hey, have you considered wiping a few more? Oh, and that was a nice catsuit, by the way. Can we pick up one in my size?
What the fuck is wrong with everyone in this game? I have questions. I have so many questions. The fucking wristwatch on my arm is getting horny on me now. Why did I go upstairs? That's another question. Ah, the choppiness. I'm telling you, I'm not lying. This game ran beautifully before I started streaming. So apparently there is nothing I can do about that. And this is not, I mean, it's not top of the line computer, but it's not fucking slow either.
Man, I don't even know what I was trying to do.
Am I missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? I need 9 of them, and I've got... Oh wait, 7, 8, 9. Am I supposed to combine these? Seems a bit weird, but okay, I'll give it a shot.
This is just wrong.
Okay. Questions?
Guess I better not be too creative. This frame needs 9.
But these are Bowers baseball cards, and these baseball... Do I need to swap these for something else? Maybe they're not the right baseball cards. Maybe I need to go back and have a look at Rook's pawn shop. Maybe. Maybe you can take a look at them and say, oh, well, these are brilliant. I will swap these out for something else. There you go. Have a look where we're going. Fucking choppiness.
Perhaps I've been wrong about you, Murphy.
I don't think you have. Alright, tons of questions. None of them have anything to do with baseball cards. Fine. I will, however, ask about the laser blade that we need. I think maybe the electronics shop guy would be more helpful in that direction, but yeah.
What is that?
Good question.
Are you going to ask me about everything you've ever heard of?
Yes, that's how adventure games work. See? See, we've been here before. You wouldn't happen to know anything about this either, would you?
No. Next.
Fine, I will fuck off. Thank you for your time, dipshit.
More questions?
Yes, more
Why you
questions.
gotta keep coming back with more questions?
Because that's how adventure games work. No one is listening to me. Laser blade, hand it over.
You think we got something that expensive here? And you know you gotta have a license to carry one, right? Look, I have one of my own. I'll give it to you. But only if you swear that it squares us up.
This guy loves his cue cards. I mean, have you seen the very fixed stare he looks in the camera? Like a deer in fucking headlights. He was a lot more fun in the Pandora Directive. Also, Alexander says that he still has to finish Under a Killing Moon. Oh, if you have not finished Under a Killing Moon yet, good fucking game. Bit weird, but good. So don't watch my playthrough on the channel, because I already finished it. You wouldn't have, you have no idea about any of this, do you?
Sorry.
No, I thought not. But I got points for that for some reason, so I'll just...
I don't know if this has anything to do with this trans key you're talking
Wait,
about.
what?
But after that 48 Pandian flew off, I circled back. I took a quick look around and saw a fresh hypo on the ground along with a few cards.
And I'm over!
If you want them, just don't tell the cops I gave them to you.
Oh, no, we're square. I had no idea who was going to do that. But did I... Oh, these are playing cards. 4 of clubs. Fan-fucking-tastic. And a laser blade. So we're that far. Okay, but we still need his inducey thingy. Still a bit in the dark with regards to these baseball cards. I don't suppose anyone up here could help me. Hologram, Jenny, whatever the fuck your name was. Holly, yeah. Holly Graham, that's the one. You know what? I am going to go back to the beach house and just try fucking anything. Yeah, Alexander, the game actually looks really good. It looks even better when it's not choppy like it is on my end right here. And the video's in 4K, and it's beautiful stuff. Are we absolutely sure we can't do something here?
I don't know what I was thinking.
What is with Bowers and his fucking baseball cards anyway?
Classic. These baseball cards are great collectibles.
Fine. Well, what's wrong with these?
Well, these baseball cards may open the drawer in Mason Bowers' safe.
The drawer in Mason Bowers' safe. The safe that's behind this? So does that mean that there are... Well, first of all, how does Tex know that? And second, I think he just gave away a bit of the puzzle. You collect these 9 cards and then you're supposed to open up an additional bit. So maybe I have not been exploring this thoroughly. Maybe there are 2 baseball cards hiding in this house somewhere that I haven't seen. What the fuck is this?
Sulfuric acid. I better be careful with this.
Good thing I was checking in corners, eh? Also, why the fuck is he keeping sulfuric acid in his office? Is this when a business deal goes bad and he just goes, surprise, motherfucker!
Nope, nothing worthwhile on these shelves.
Just checking. So let's check under the stairs. Let's do this text map. Oh fuck, I clipped through the stairs. Jesus. Good thing that didn't get me stuck or anything, but man, text just grew a couple of inches. Let's do that again. I can't really tell if it is glitching because of the low frame rate, but it sure looked like it. Is there anything under the ashtray?
There's room for every member of the Brady family on here,
Oh.
except Alice, and I never considered her part of the family anyway.
We've already had our fun with this pillow. I really wish I could duck in this game. That'd be great. Maybe we have not checked out the shitter long enough. Alexander asks, can you still play this with the original controls where you're just sliding around everywhere? Now, they actually streamlined this a lot, and I do kind of prefer this. This control scheme. I think they really did a good number on that one, because even Overseer was really complicated in a lot of ways. And while I do quite like the switching between movement mode and interact mode of Under Killing Moon and Pandora Directive, I have to concede that this is a much better control scheme, where, with the exception of the inventory, I think the inventory is a little bit finicky. Because you have to be pointing at the specific thing you want to do something to, then you have to go into your inventory and pick some item and then click use that.
That accomplished nothing.
So if you're just like looking at a scene here and you go, I want to do something with the faucet over there, and I can see the faucet clearly, but you know, I can't just select an inventory item and then position it on screen. I have to be pointing at the faucet and then do something. So whatever. Also, the combine in this game is a little weird. You can't just drag stuff on top of other stuff. You have to put it in one of these slots. So I think that's a little weird. That's a little cumbersome. But apparently the shitter was no use. Have a look in here. Ah! Just slammed the door in my face.
Magnets. How do they work?
I think I may have seen that. I've already made my joke about that, but yeah. Very nice. Very nice little reference there. This is the second time I'm checking the fridge. There's still nothing here, although I think I may have just punched myself in the nose with it. Baseball cart?
That's a terrible place for a petri dish.
Petri dish? What the fuck am I picking up?
This petri dish is encrusted with all sorts of gunk.
Oh.
I need to clean it off to see what's underneath here.
Okay, well that we can fucking do.
Hey, it worked!
It did, but all that revealed was a glob of snot.
Something very tiny is written at the bottom of this petri dish. I'll need some help reading the inscription.
Say no fucking more, Tex. Let's just... I just like to pretend that Tex has this weird gait, like he's got a little crippled joint somewhere, but he's trying to ignore it because he's big and manly and buff. So he's just sprinting along with this wobbly knee, and that's why the frame rate is choppy. Ding ding, what do we got here? 670. Cool. Cool. You know what that opens? That opens this fucker. 670. Open for Papa. Have baseball cards, please. All right, 1.
That's interesting.
Give me a fucking rest, would you?
Nothing I can use. Something tells me the doctor got a lot of toothaches.
I got 1 card. Wait. Yeah, I needed 9. I've got 8. Go fuck yourself. Alright, fine. Fine. I'll just have a look around this disturbing laboratory. Have I checked this drawer? Maybe? Yeah, nothing has the pickup cursor on it.
Nothing I can use.
Papa's angry. Yes, Dan, that was an Insane Clown Posse joke. With the fridge and the fridge magnet, actually. Which is admirable somehow, really.
Understand any of these books?
I mean, I'm not saying the developers of Tex Murphy are out of touch with time, but the whole premise of Tex Murphy is that he is a man out of time. So for him to, hi, how you doing, Johnson? Yeah, see that toothache's coming along nicely? Oh, speaking of toothache, stay hydrated, everyone. Stop mumbling, everyone. Stay hydrated. Ah, in the words of Tex Murphy himself, that hits the spot. Right. What's that weird clicking sound? Excuse me? Are you making a weird clicking sound at me? Don't you fucking eyeball me, mister. Alright, fine.
Looking at medical posters always gives me the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, but this guy has skin. Johnson over there is just being a real dick about everything. Except he has no dick. Look. Look. Someone stole his dick. Alright, I am getting distracted. Baseball. I just need one more. Alright, let's have a look up here. Because apparently I did not check this scene thoroughly enough the first time I was here. Evidently not. So, a drawer, tiny drawer in this? No. Can't look under the bed because we can't crouch for some fucking reason. Red Star, in the chat, will I be able to crouch in the poison pond? If you don't know, Red Star in the chat is actually one of the devs on Poison Pond, graphic artist, I do believe. So I'm really anxious if I can, you know, crouch down or get on my tippy toes as I could in Pandora Directive and Under a Killing Moon. Dan asks what cola I'm drinking. The cheapest kind. Alright, nothing here, nothing. I think it's the fireplace that's making that crackling noise, and I was able to hear it from the other side of the wall, but I just like to imagine Johnson the skeleton is just going with the lips he doesn't have.
Well, no big bad wolf will be getting in here.
Is there a... Don't tell me I have to put this fire out and there's a baseball... fireproof baseball card in there.
Well, I see they like to keep things hot in the bedroom.
Nah, the game wouldn't be that stupid.
If the owner's ventriloquist dummies in here, I'm gonna be very upset.
This is some pixel hunting bullshit right here, isn't it? Yeah, cola brand cola, exactly.
Oh man, I hate retro things.
That's a little pot to kettle there, Tex, if you don't mind me saying.
Impressive, if you're into that sort of thing.
I was looking at the window and it's just pitch black outside and he goes...
Impressive, if you're into that sort of thing.
Intriguing. Is there a keystroke to do so? To do what? Alright, before I venture outside, I think we got slightly interrupted with searching the downstairs area, particularly the kitchen.
Never, ever stick your hand in a toaster.
Try not to, although, now that you say it, it is a bit tempting. I have checked all of these, but I'm rechecking them.
Groceries, and none of them look very edible.
Because if I know the Tex Murphy game's right, I know they are into pixel hunting in a big fucking way. Nothing here. And they really love that thing where they where you're supposed to move an item and you know, the item just looks like any other item in the scene, but that particular item has the move key highlighted and nothing else does. Bit of clairvoyance on Tex's part here. Red Star says no in Poison Pond, not in Tesla. I'm not entirely sure what to make of that answer because I was asking if I was able to you know, crouch or stand on tippy toes in Poison Pond. So I'm guessing the answer is no, not in Poison Pond, and also not in Tesla Effect, which I already knew. I'm guessing here. Okay, I'm gonna have a look at the fucking loot.
Sick.
All right. Just to keep ourselves entertained.
Tsunami!
Thank you, Tex.
I wouldn't open that if I were you. But since I'm me...
Wait, that's the toilet door. That's the look description for the toilet door. Okay, fine. You know what? Screw this. I think I've wasted everyone's time long enough. Where to find all 9 baseball cards in the beach house? Oh, I missed your answer. Oh, earlier, Red Star says you should be able to crouch. Nice. Thank you. All right. Let's see. I'm using the hint system. Fuck it. Move pillow. Got that one. Kitchen drawer. Got that one. Drawer in study. Got that one. Bird cage. Got that one. Tea kettle in entryway. Got that one. Windowsill. I think I got that one as well. Baseball hat on bar shelf. Not sure I got that one. Get inside the secret room. I got that one. Got that one in the MRI. Baseball hat? Oh, no. Fuck!
That might come in handy.
Oh, you think? Jesus. Fine. Let's go in here and pretend to solve a puzzle. Oh, and it actually turned into the puzzle icon as well. I don't need to clickety-click. Yeah. When can I skip this? I have to wait for this timer to fill up. Alright, fine. I'll be moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is incorrect for some reason. Of course it is. I mean, it's not going to just have me punch them in numerical order, is it? Why did that move out of the way? Just get back in there. Thank you. This is not correct for some reason. Fuck you, I'm skipping you. Haha, see? It was correct after all. No. Oh, very nice. Never mind the sound of the door closing at all. That's an auto-closing door. That's how that works.
Lots of cash. Usually a sign of illegal activity.
Pawn weekly. He's not even interested in picking up the cash. At all. Oh well. It has to count up to 21. Okay. Don't care.
Pawn Weekly may be even sadder than that Cat Weekly magazine.
Maybe, but probably isn't. And this is where those other 2 cards go, right?
The drawer inside this safe needs 2 additional cards. Whatever's in here must be so important that Mason Bowers keeps both the cards with him at all times.
Well, if he keeps both cards with him, ching ching. And here we go.
This must be the trance interrupter medication. And there's only 1 dose.
Alright, so we've got that. So we are 2 out of 3. We've got his thing. The syringy thing. We need his passphrase. His trance key to snap him out of the trance. God only knows where I'm going to get that from. And we've also got the laser blade, which is good. That wasn't a fetch quest at all. So who am I supposed to talk to with regards to the key? I mean, Margaret Thatcher, or whatever the fuck her name was. Margaret would know. She's dead. She's missing a head. So I guess it's back to who knows Mason. I should have a chat with his leather-clad hussy. She's a bit. I don't mean to be sexist or anything. She's a bit on the hussy side, I have to say. We've only known each other for a grand total of, let's say, 30 minutes, 45 at a stretch, and she's already coming on to us like I don't know, like we're fucking Mick Jagger or something. Dorinda Plays is in the chat. Hello, what else to do on 6:30 on a Sunday morning? I have no idea, dude. But thank you for joining us.
No messages on the vid phone.
Oh, call up Leather Bitch. Okay, fine. We did pick up that magazine. Rook Garner shows his collection of Nikola Tesla artifacts. Someone has to.
Looks like Bowers was interested in some Nikola Tesla artifacts from Rook's pawn shop.
What a steal of an info tidbit. Now we get to talk to Rook, my boy. Hobble weirdly over.
We need to talk.
Oh, do we have to, really?
Yes, we
You
do.
may be involved in what happened to me.
Oh, the very thought makes me giddy.
I don't give 2 shits.
But it's all tied to items of Nikola Tesla and a man named Mason Bowers.
Well, it's true. It's true I've had some very rare Tesla items in my possession from time to time, but I have never heard of this Mason Bowers.
Do you know Carlos Maldonado?
Oh yeah, your
Of
replacement.
course, I know that wretched swine.
Ties into Tesla.
I'm gonna start calling people wretched swine from now
To
on.
reveal my source of my Tesla items, but I didn't give it to him, and I won't give it to you.
How about if I rough you up? You seem to like that.
Maldonado was the one watching you?
Yes, we've covered this. He was.
Oh, my, that could be troublesome. I need to make some inquiries. Is there anything else?
Yes, could you do them fast? No, I'm just gonna be leaving now. Could you just wander around in a circle until he's done with that? What up, fucko?
Hello, Murphy. How goes the investigation?
Oh, fuck. Okay, so that didn't really actually get us anywhere. I guess we could have a chat with our friend in here.
Seriously, we are the dynamic duo, don't you
Steady on there.
Certainly the boy wonder.
So what have you come up with?
Well, you're a very short person.
Don't know about that.
Fine, fuck you, I'm leaving. Oh, that was a bit of a bust, wasn't it? Think. Alexander Mejia is making funny jokes about how textures on faces works. Redstone. Yeah, as Alexander's actually making an FMV game of his own. It is called Starship Commander, and it's a VR game where you actually talk to the person in front of you. So they've had to shoot an awful lot of FMV for that shit. I don't know why I went down here.
Wow, nothing is so simple or wonderfully effective as blunt force trauma.
Just wanted to see the damage I was doing. Is this one of those portions of the game where I just have to wander in some place and the character goes, by the way?
I think everybody's pretty happy that you're back to your old self. Except Rook. That ornery old cuss. No pleasing him, I guess. How are things going for you?
Pretty stuck so far. What do you know about a trans interrupter serum? Also, can I have a Coke with that?
Sorry.
No Coke? Fucker. Fine, leaving. Maybe, do I need to go and talk to the police? No? Okay, I won't. Who do I need to talk to about the trans key? Who would know? Maybe my new best friend? Can I go and talk to the fat dude? No? You wouldn't have. You would have no idea, would you, Holly? No idea whatsoever.
Can't help you there.
Didn't think so. Why am I getting points for asking people about things they don't know anything about? I'm a ghost. I pass through doors before they open. For some reason, I'm opening them anyway.
You know, it used to really piss me off, the way you'd always come around asking your questions, but now that you're paying me for it, I really don't mind.
Awesome. You don't know if, you know, squat either, do you?
Let me think. No.
Also, it really looks like he has a slice of waffle in his eye, but yeah, I'm cool with that. And lastly, let's go and have a chat with Sapphire.
Having a detective hanging around isn't exactly great for business tax. I'm gonna have to start charging you.
Fine. Can I have a spanking while we're at it?
Keep this up, and I need to start charging you.
You just said that. I'm leaving then. Can you still go to the hot dog stand and talk to Beak? No, Beak's fucked off somewhere. And also he got rhinoplasty, so he's not nearly as much fun these days. But we can go to Coit Tower and it's completely fucking meaningless. Although we can go to Coit Tower and throw ourselves off of it. Which is hilarious and fun, and I don't know why I am going up here. Evidently, this is not where we're supposed to be. So, let's travel somewhere. Actually, let's go to CEST. What's the worst that can happen? What the fuck was that?
How are you today? How's everything going here at the camp?
Did I just fuck up? I don't have...
4 clubs. 4 clubs. 4 clubs.
Oh!
Come on, wake up. Come on, don't be deaf, dumb, and stupid. Please.
Of course, the card.
Wake up.
Card was the 4 clubs. Good morning. Looks like he's having a big old bowel movement here.
Where are we?
Hell. Absolute fucking hell. Okay, time to pull the chat. You all know how this works. You have to pick north, west, or east. The first 3 votes that come in, if there's a majority vote in that, that's the one I'm picking in the game. If it's a tie, the 4th vote will be the tiebreaker. So let's go. Do we start talking? Do we just straight talk and just say, yes, we are in hell, let's get the fuck out of here? Or are we on the, let's really get the fuck out of here? Actually, I think all of these sort of move in the same direction. Tanokitsune says, move fast. Yamako Panda says, north. And Alexander Mejia says, west. So So that's a tie, so the next vote that comes in will be the tiebreaker. Unless some idiot says south, which happened in one of the streams. There is no south, as you can plainly see. And I will have my last sip of Coke. Chaos Theory says West, we are doing straight talk. Yes.
In a whole lot of trouble.
That's true.
Is that the trans interrupter? What have you done?
I shot you full of shit. Thanks. I can wait. A neurologist's mind is a terrible thing to waste, or quid pro quo. So, I'm starting to wonder, since the conversations are so broken up into decisions, if we should poll every time there's one of these, because I've been kind of not doing it, and then not doing it. But since there are a lot of people, there are 20 people watching right now, so everyone says north right now. So I'm going to keep this up. People seem to be in a voting mood today, so cool. A neurologist's mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Brought you back from Zombieland. These guys wiped your memory.
No, they didn't. I did.
Well, that's a stupid thing to do.
Why the hell would you do that?
Oh, God. Now they can find out everything I know. How could you do this?
Oh, well, maybe because I want my memory back. Your friend said you're the only one who could help.
My friend?
Yeah, the one who came for the cryo chamber.
So he has it. The cryo chamber's safe?
Yes, he has it. So where do I get more serum? There was only one dose.
Oh, what was in the cryo chamber, you may wonder?
Trans key.
Margaret injected you. She's the only one who could have helped you.
Yeah, and she's dead. And I'm pretty sure her head was the main ingredient in that soup can of yours.
That's what's in the cryo chamber. Margaret's fucking head.
Cut off her head.
I didn't. It was Maldonado. I don't think I could have done it.
Yeah, well, don't mince words, because it was your idea.
Margaret double-crossed us. She came up with her own plan, but I think we stopped her before she could give it to the translator.
The who, you may ask?
You don't come across as totally insane.
I think he does.
She knew things, but she'd given up hope. However, some of us still believe.
So you wonder?
Her to take those things to the grave. And I have the technology to tap what's inside her memories. Even after death.
Well, that sounds great. So can we do that?
You are insane.
Why were you breaking him out then if you think he's totally fucking loopy?
You were in on it with us. We were all looking for the Tesla egg. But you're the one who found it in the wall of your apartment.
What the fuck was it doing there?
From the inside, letting you all know what the translator was doing. By then, Margaret had stolen the egg and disappeared. I was afraid she switched sides, so I hired Maldonado to do surveillance on the Ritz, hoping she'd show up.
She did.
She did. She and that big mutant came by and injected me.
I caught up to her at the door of her apartment. All I wanted to do was talk, but she clutched her chest and collapsed.
Oh God, don't come to my
floor.
Hello, Margaret, can we talk? No!
So when does the abduction come in?
There's a lot of plot dump here, so I'm not trying to...
The translator's henchmen arrived.
Yeah.
Maldonado brought the cryo chamber while I created a diversion. While they were chasing me, he did the deed. Then I used the transinducer on myself. We'll rendezvous with my friend. We gotta find that egg before the translator does.
All right, but let's swing by and get your wife, too, because she's been worried sick about you.
Yeah.
Wife? I don't have a wife.
Very good, Tex. You continually impress.
Hi, I'm the director.
The cryo chamber. It holds your answers. Don't let him find it.
I'm leaving now! Bye! Yeah, he's fine. Did anyone catch any of that? Are we all up to speed now?
Welcome back, Tex.
Oh dear fucking Christ, it's Inca Face.
Yeah, it's a gift that just keeps on giving.
I assume you have no idea who we are.
Not even in the slightest.
Time here. I have no memory of you or anything else since this bastard here shot me and my girlfriend 7 years ago.
Yeah.
We do remember that one from the end of Overseer, right?
Willing to die just to keep you out of the equation, undermining me at every turn, right up until the end.
I need to know one thing. Did you kill Chelsea?
You could say that.
Don't move.
It's a long story, Tex. Maybe some other time.
Just tell me what happened to Chelsea.
Dalton, would you please answer Tex's question?
My pleasure. We'd stolen your speeder, of course. After I sedated you and Chelsea, you were taken to a place where we could search your memories for leads to Margaret Leonard's whereabouts.
Oh, there he is. There she is.
Staged Chelsea's death, attempting to draw Leonard out of hiding. We left identifiable DNA inside your burned-out speeder.
Which, incidentally, was uninsured.
Yes, this is what we should be focusing on.
Eventually, we let Chelsea go, and I never saw her again.
This was all before I returned. I've never seen Chelsea.
I haven't seen her either, as far as you know.
I'm so glad you decided to join the conversation. Okay, I was going to pull through this conversation because this is one of the biggest dialogue trees ever. But if we are on the Chelsea path, of course, we need to always pick the option that has Chelsea in it. Because otherwise the game just goes, right, seems you don't care, and then just steers us off. So I'm not polling this one. Sorry, Alexander. There's some talk in the chat about how the composition, the blue screen stuff was kind of streaky bacon. But hey, it's a low budget title. They did a really fantastic job of it, considering what they had to work with. Plot wise, we'll get into that. The plot just kind of zooms by you, and you have to sort of grab and hold on for dear life. But let's see. Anyway, sorry, not polling this one. We're gonna hope for Chelsea because, again, if we steer off the Chelsea path, the game just goes, fuck you, buddy, and shoots us off into some stupid ending.
So Chelsea's alive. Somewhere.
I don't know. Or care.
I would imagine he didn't. Ah, here we go.
I am the translator.
Good. Do you speak Esperanto?
Your profession or a hobby?
It is my mission and my destiny.
Did he just snot?
Well, I guess
just drop a loogie?
Two questions that I have. Everything would be a lot easier if you just unlock my memory.
I would if I could, Tex, believe me.
He's also Elton John. Look at all the fucking rings.
Your trance key to her grave.
What? I'm supposed to believe that I'm on your guys' side for whatever's going on here?
You were.
Right. We're all in this together.
Yeah, they used to be partners, by the way. It's really weird.
It was a goal Margaret and I used to share many years ago. But she lost hope after I died.
You're Johansson? Margaret Leonard's husband?
Yep, he is.
The agent who stole the Tesla cash?
I am. And I did.
He's looking surprisingly well for a guy who's been dead for many, many years.
Vaults. What amazing technologies he had to offer the world. It became my dream to complete his work. But then I was diagnosed with terminal cancer. I had little time left, so we decided that I should be preserved in a cryogenic state, in hopes that a cure could be found someday.
But now you're here, alive again, so who's the one who brought you back?
Margaret refused. She said it wasn't safe yet. I tried to pressure her, and she disappeared.
In the end, it was Mason who completed the reanimation.
So what's it like?
Indescribable. I saw eternity.
He dropped another loogie. Okay, let's hang back here. He wasn't actually dead. He was just in cryogenic stasis.
I finally saw the true vision of Tesla's work.
So if Mason brought you back, why did he turn against you?
Margaret can be very persuasive. I think she convinced Mason that my work was too risky. But she couldn't convince you, Tex.
I'm a little lost here. Why do you need me?
I'm a little lost here. That should be the tagline for Tesla Effect.
Puzzle. The Tesla egg. It is the nucleus of the atom. Without it, the spirit radio has little effect.
Spirit radio. There we go.
But with it,
that's actually the MacGuffin of this whole game.
will vanish, and we will all exist within the immortal coil. We have work to do. You're free to go, Tex.
Now I have one last question. Why do you have
These guys must be playing
this stuff on your face?
This has got to be a setup of some kind.
Tex, buddy, I'm afraid I haven't been totally straight with you. But over the last 7 years, you have become a lying, womanizing, duplicitous, two-timing cutthroat who plays both sides against the middle for money, and is partners with the gentleman who just left the room. I thought you could just walk away from the person you'd become, but I see that fate may have something else in mind.
Even my wristwatch is giving me sass at this point. Jesus. Yes, Red Star is correct. This is based on a novel by Aaron Connors, and at least talking to Richard Cobbett, really you should be reading the novel and then playing the game as sort of a tie-in thing, because the game tries to pack a lot of stuff in a very short amount of time.
After I returned from Say-San,
the novel is the canonical
Bowers had taken a 40-foot leap. The guy was so broken up he hung up the phone. I'm not sure if Bauer's death ended Alt's interest in this whole sorry mess, but my gut tells me I'll need his help if I'm ever going to solve this case. I decided to visit St. Germain to find more information about the Tesla egg.
Through no action of mine, not even to spit me back to Channel 11 and go, I should find someone who knows about the Tesla egg.
I don't suppose you have any news regarding that egg we talked about?
Well, everybody's talking about the Tesla egg, but I think I've got a lead on it.
It was in my wall and I lost it.
Ah, the egg of Columbus, the copper egg. Unveiled by Tesla at the Chicago World's Fair in 1893.
Are you a fucking walking Wikipedia page?
Small prototype that some say would become his most notorious invention.
Ah, the Spirit Radio. Yes, I'm all caught up on that one.
You know the story of Tunguska?
Well, I do now.
If you believe, as many do, that the Tunguska explosion was caused by the Tesla death ray, and you believe that the Tesla egg is a core...
Then he ate the cigar, apparently.
Well, then the egg would be of immense fortune. Tell me, what do you believe, Mr. Murphy?
I believe you know a lot more than you're telling me.
Are you familiar with Paradise Lost?
Oh, let's just throw some more shit at us.
Resorts for swingers.
Paradise Lost is a poem about the great divide in heaven when Lucifer was cast out.
Also the name of a really good rock band, but we'll save that one for later.
Lucifer swore revenge and created an army of his own. He and his followers waited in darkness for their chance to strike back at the god who cast them out.
Is there a point to this,
After a three-day
buddy?
battle against the faithful angels, the forces of evil were banished from heaven for all eternity.
Oh, I like it when the good guys win.
Yes.
Not according to the Pandora Directive, you don't.
What if Lucifer had not been defeated, but lay in wait, preparing for his chance to overthrow heaven?
This has no bearing on the plot whatsoever, by the way.
Hypothetical fairy tale's a little nerdy for me.
Look at the world around you. Did heaven win the battle? Man has created hell on earth. And the longer man exists, the further he descends from the wisdom and discernment needed to overcome the darkness. At his core, he's a grasping, clawing, foolish creature, willing to commit any sin to appease his base and greedy nature.
Are you writing a manifesto?
You really think we're as bad as all that?
There are still some who give me hope. You, I'm not sure about. Your role, whether for good or evil, has yet to be determined.
Yeah, but that's because we're playing a multipath.
He's not so bad.
Ah!
Does he have the egg?
No, but she does seem to have been changed into something more comfortable.
An interesting trinket, to be sure, but not the egg I'm searching for.
Well, if it isn't Ariel Bowers. You know, I hope I pronounced that correctly, because Bowers doesn't have a wife.
Great work, detective. How long did that take to figure out?
Well, quite a long while, actually.
Dr. Bowers told
Yeah, there you go.
I have to confess, I haven't been totally honest with you on some things.
No.
I didn't know who you were when you first interrupted my own search of Bowers' place.
I'm his wife. Just
I work
banking on the fact that we don't know that.
Wouldn't have heard of. We're based out of St. Petersburg.
Florida.
Russia.
How about you?
Also Russian.
For anyone, just the greater good.
What does this guy do for a living, anyway?
Passions, of course. Ariel and I have crossed paths on several occasions. This time we seem to have some objectives in common, so we pooled our resources.
Yeah, I'm well familiar with Ariel's resources. How common are your objectives in mine?
Oh, not at all.
Depends. You the kind of man who lets innocent people die?
Yes.
Not normally, no.
You've heard of the Tesla Legacy Society. At one time, it had a membership of hundreds. After Charles Johansson died, the numbers dwindled.
Oh, he's back. Did we forget to tell you that?
Those people vanished without a trace. I'd hoped to find some answers from Bowers.
Oh, I got news for you. He's not dead. He's back.
He's the translator, I presume.
Oh, you've heard of that, but... Oh, Jesus.
You say you like it when the good guys win? You plan on doing anything about that?
Yes, not listening to YouTube.
Leave it to me, as always. What are you two gonna do about it?
This is not my battle to fight.
I am permanently glued to this chair.
I won't be able to get close to him like you can.
You shall have to find the Tesla egg first. Of course.
Great. I didn't even think of that. Well, if you don't have any more helpful tips...
Until we meet again, Mr. Murphy.
This went quite south, I think.
Until next time.
Get off me, thanks. Jesus H. fucking Christ.
After visiting with
Dan says if Orson Welles and Jack Black had a love child, there he sits. Absolutely correct. Nice accent, though.
Well, well. If it isn't Dudley Do-Right. Caught me red-handed.
This is one of those important branching times, which does... I think the game actually does kind of hinge on what your romantic proclivity is. We've got technically three women fighting for Texas attention, which is a little weird. Again, Cobbett and I have had some discussions on this, and I do agree with his assessment that it's a really weird choice to have the whole game hinge on the romantic aspect, when that is clearly the smallest part of the entire game. I mean, who he ends up with basically has no bearing on anything. But if we want to get the Chelsea path, we clearly have to say no to the other two contestants in this race. So the question I'm going to put to you, dear followers on Twitch and YouTube, is, are we still on the Chelsea path? Yay or nay? And meanwhile, you're free to vote on this one too, because this is just, introductory dialogue stuff. That's 2 votes for West. Guilty pleasure. Thank you.
Yeah. You only get caught if you want to get caught.
What can I say? It's part of my job. I'm a spy.
And I also vocal fry a lot. Yes, there seems to be a lot of consensus in the chat that we are staying on the Chelsea path. So when the opportunity arises, I shall not be polling the chat on what to pick, because we need to stay on the Chelsea path. And I think it would be kind of a waste if we didn't, because we've been really, really working towards that goal. But if any time there was a point where we had the opportunity to change our mind, this conversation is it. So yes. Also voting for this current thing, Alexander votes North. That is double entendre. And Seriar has a vote for career path. There is not a Beeknaries path. Sorry, Alexander. But everyone seems to be in agreement that we go Chelsea. So let's go full Chelsea. Sounds like something you'd get a cream for at the chemists. Anyway, that is 2 votes for double entendre.
Well, let me guess. You specialize in undercover operations.
Steady on.
No, I really am. The organization I work for, you couldn't pronounce it.
Try me.
It's called the White Guard. We've been monitoring the Translator for years. We've had our eye on you as well. So are you going to interrogate me?
Now I'm gonna back away slowly, I think.
Yes.
Alright. Clearly I need some help here, because I'm perturbed. I don't know about you. Is anyone feeling enlightened or want to show off? Also, I'm not entirely sure who's going to show what off. I think this refers to Tex being a show-off. Seriar is feeling enlightened. And Alexander is perturbed, as I am. And so is Yamiko. Okay, thank you, thank you. Perturbed is the winner here.
Why are you acting like I'm even slightly in control of this situation?
Good question, I feel.
I'll be honest with you. I need your help, Tex. And I can help you, but I had to find out where your loyalties were.
I don't have loyalties. I'm still kind of playing catch-up. Maybe a bit of mustard, but mostly ketchup. I have no idea what's going on here. I would like to turn the tables on this one, but let's see if anyone votes on Army of One. Out for myself. I don't know if that's going to affect our path choice. Suggest a new activity. I would also imagine that could go a little south. So Alexander votes east, turn the tables, and so does Yamiko. I'm not influencing this decision in the slightest, am I?
Really? Well, what about me? When do I find out about you and where your loyalties lie?
You tell her!
That's why we're here, together, alone.
In this motion-controlled camera blue screen environment.
Should be here any minute.
I am not hungry.
I thought we could have a bite. Get to know each other a little better.
Steady? Yeah, exactly. Steady the fuck on.
I've had my eye on you for a while. And as you know, I'm not married. Who knows what lies ahead?
Trouble and pain and death.
That may be the truest thing you've ever said to me.
It's a rough world out there. Any of us could be dead tomorrow. I live in the moment. And right now, I want that moment to be...
Why? What does she see in him? Why? Also, why would I say yes just because she happens to have the opposite chromosomes? I don't know. Nicely put indeed, yes. Oh. This is the one we're not going to pull. Of course, we shall not succumb to the aerial. Which I think is kind of a flowery description for that. I think maybe they were going to write succumb to the succubus, and then eventually Chris Jones just happened to walk by and go, no, backspace. East is neutral, don't make a commitment. This is bad. We shall not do this. We shall stay true to our girl. In this case, being Chelsea, of course.
Ariel, I have any number of reasons to keep you at arm's length. But right now, I just need one. There's a woman that I care about. I might even be in love with her. And until I know for sure, I can't afford to live in the moment.
Alright, could you speak up a bit?
No matter how gorgeous or enticing that moment might be.
Basically what I'm saying is get back in the cat suit, maybe we can have a talk about this.
I'm sure that you do. But if they come with strings attached, I'm not interested.
Okay, I promise. No strings attached.
Alexander is suggesting Tex is so irresistible, his dad bod is too refined in the future where all women have changed their preferences to, oh, fuck it. Fine.
Okay. I need to get this out before you say anything.
This is going to be heartbreaking.
I get it. You don't know me anymore.
Certainly don't.
But I know you, and I'm not just going to give up on what we had. It may not have been much, but I wanted it to be much, and I'm here just to see if you'll give us one more chance, please.
Sorry. Please. No. Sorry. No. Choose Chelsea. Break up with a touch of sleaze. Oh, God, I would love that. Everybody falls for the Tex appeal. Yeah. Again, this is slightly more heartbreaking. The other, the aerial path is just, what? With that expression, just, what? There's no fucking reason for that whatsoever. This one I sort of get because we were boyfriend-girlfriend during those 7 years after we thought Chelsea had magically disappeared. But, of course, we are going to choose Chelsea. Now, before we do this, I do want to state, quite unnecessarily in fact, that when I played this game the first time, and admittedly this was a while ago, I actually went back and chose all 3 different variables because I wanted to see what the fuck would happen. If you go with Ariel, you actually learn more about Tex's backstory. Sorry, my accent just slipped there. You learn more about Tex's backstory because then she leads you to a sewer level, I'm not kidding, where you have to evade a mutant patrolling the sewer, and there's a little part of me that wishes we would have gone down that path because it is so fucking hilarious. If he sees you, game over, you're dead, but you can stay literally 5 inches behind him when he has his back turned to you, and you can just casually jog behind him. Anyway, point is, you have to go find this door in the sewer system that leads you into this underground bunkery thing, and there are tons of photographs to look at. And every time you look at a photograph, you get a flashback of when Tex's past life as J.T. Donnelly, private eye to the whoever gives a shit, back in the 1920s or so. So that part is pretty interesting. Also from the perspective of, I think this game was a little rushed, because if you do go down that path, that sounds very interesting, at least it does to me. You know, if they're going to throw this curveball at us that Tex is the reincarnation of some other detective who happened to live at the exact same address, it's a pretty big curveball, by the way, then exploring that curveball would make a lot of sense. Unfortunately, if you do go down the aerial path and find all the magic photographs, magic flashback photographs, the game then goes, my, that's interesting. Now let's steer this car back onto the highway and onto, you know, Plot City. And it never mentions it again. I went through the entire fucking game. It never brings up the fucking photographs and the J.T. Donnelly shit ever again. Maybe in passing. But it basically forgets all about it. So it's interesting from that perspective as well. However, one thing that I did not do when I played this game for the first time was, I'm trying to find the correct word for this. I was not successful in actually finding the Chelsea path. So what the waters we're braving now is actually the first time I've ever seen this path. Went through the two different other paths. I even went with the fuck you bitches path and just went off on my own. Fun though that was, I always seem to get the same two endings. So I must have played this game through about 3 or 4 times. Again, several years ago, so I don't remember pretty much anything. But I do remember I always got the same 2 different endings. And they were really kind of bleh endings. Like really middle ground type of stuff. So apparently I fucked up somewhere in those 4 playthroughs. And I'm not, they weren't complete playthroughs, you know, I just went back and forth and save games and such. So, anyway, little side note there. Let's see what the chat has to say. Yes, Dan says she has overly attached girlfriend eyes. That she does. I think this one is a little, like I said, it's a little more heartbreaking because they actually do have a history together, and Tex is about to just go, you know what? You know, 7 years ago, I used to have this other girlfriend. Yeah, still in love with her. Bye now. So, choose Chelsea.
Look, I know 7 years have passed. I realize that. But to me, it's yesterday.
So everything we've done for nearly a decade is now off the table.
I can't commit to any other woman.
Slap him. So, oh, that's not a good smile.
I hope you find what you're looking for, Tex. I really do. And if you ever decide to let go of the past.
This is awfully big of her, in a way.
Come look me up, I might still be here.
Might. Good writing there. Because I sure the fuck would not. Also, good acting on her part. And she damn near slammed into the side of the door. I would too. And you can just fuck right off, please.
Once I'd had a man love me like you love this Chelsea person. Who is she?
A shining beacon of light. Stay respectful to Chelsea. Someone I used to know. It actually gives me the option to just stick around. Jesus. Alright, game, you're really pushing this. But like Red Star said earlier, yes, this is it's basically an Easter egg for the fans. It's not the path we're on is not canonical. We're not supposed to end up with Chelsea. The original novel that the game is based on does not have this ending, so but still, never seen it, so let's go down it.
She's the reason you've got to leave.
Yeah, piss off, will you?
Okay, I'll leave. But I may be back tomorrow.
Won't be here. You can do that. Just see ya.
Boy, resisting both Taylor and Ariel took all the willpower I could muster. They're both incredibly tempting in their own right. I feel Chelsea's out there somewhere.
We were pretty much told she's still out there.
She's the perfect one, and I need to find her. As I contemplate my next move, I get a call from Archie, who says he has a lead for me, and I should come over right away.
Don't put me in control or anything, game. I'm perfectly fine with that. Oh, it actually does put me in control. Where the hell was this I don't know, 5 minutes ago before we went to that apartment-y place. Fine, Archie. Actually, you know what we should do? We should have a save game. I know it auto-saves, but it actually hasn't auto-saved since only once when I traveled back to CEST and freed him. So everything that happened from when we sprung Mason to now is all contained in that one save game. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Alright, choice made. All chels. All chel. All chill all the time. Julio, Miss Sophie. And the path still says somewhere I'll find you, which is the Chelsea path. I'm assuming. Red Star says if you really love someone, you should respect the person to resolve the past before going further. Red Star's a true romantic. Also, did anyone notice in the FMV that the 3 cards to midnight sign was all in grey? And non-neoned? Just those little details. What's up?
So have you heard any more about the Tesla cache or Margaret Leonard?
Way too much, in fact.
How are you going to get your memory back?
It's not just my memory, it's my life I want back.
Also Chelsea. Did we mention Chelsea?
I think that there's a connection between them and Margaret Leonard. I mean, see, the other day when you got knocked out, Margaret was in your apartment, right?
Keep it together, man.
Morlock hunters told me they'd never seen so many Morlocks around Chandler Avenue. They said it was like something or someone was drawing them there.
Also, we haven't really heard what Morlocks are yet. It's just so casually mentioned, and
now the hunters say that quite a few of them have been showing up in one particular...
I'll recap when he's done talking.
I got a location for you.
Cool. Okay, as I was saying, they didn't really... I mean, Morlocks was sort of introduced as a... Oh, by the way, rogue mutants. It's never really brought up what the fuck they're doing here or why. Apparently they're ravenous rogue mutants. It was explained in a previous episode, but now it's being suggested that they may have a connection, a tie to Margaret Leonard for some reason. Apparently they're a scourge, like a national scourge. Some mutants are going weird and rogue, and it's kind of surprising, I think, that Lowell Percival, or at least his ghost, isn't just popping out of some wreckage of the Moonchild going, I fucking told you so! Racist bastard that he is. But anyway, we got a location. I just want to ask him again about this old J.G. Donnelly thing. It's never going to be brought up again. Might as well.
Donnelly's kind of a mysterious character. He was a private detective Tesla may have hired not long before he died. There's a mention of it in one of Tesla's letters.
I love the way he says Tesla. As if you really need to accentuate the T in Tesla. Also, didn't really catch why Tesla would have hired JT Donnelly, but fuck it. It's never going to be brought up again. Leaving. That's my inventory. Fuck you. And we trap. That's the hit system. Not quite yet, game. Thank you. We can go to Margaret Leonard's Swamp House. Oh yeah, we're doing this. Again, the game is not supposed to be this choppy. Very sorry.
Really? Is she a modern Dr. Mengele experimenting on damaged human beings for her own gratification?
Was.
And why is she
her head's in a cooler.
World over the last 7 years.
What is it with Access Software and putting people's heads in coolers, by the way?
Spinning when I spot the location 200 feet below me.
Now this bit was actually the demo for Tesla Effect. So this whole bit is quite self-contained, so I think we can get through that in, you know, the next, I don't know, 30 minutes, 45 minutes maybe. And I think I actually do remember what to do here. One thing I should...
I've got a bad feeling.
Margaret Leonard, Swamp House, and barbecue.
I've always got a bad feeling about this. Could you just go ahead and place me in a hard case?
I can toss you in the fucking swamp if you like. Right, okay. Save game me again. I think it's... load game, no. I don't really know why I'm saving the game again. It's just because I don't want to watch that FMV again. Also, we might need to come back here. Because Well, another thing I'm trying to do is get all the collectible Mike and Ike candy comic books. And I know that there is one on top of this shed. And one of the puzzles here is that you're supposed to build a ladder. You're supposed to... It's another scavenger hunt. You're supposed to find, I don't know, 19 bits of wood so you can construct a ladder. And you're supposed to use that to cross a bridge over here. I'm spoiling the entire fucking game at this point. You're supposed to use it to cross a bridge over here. Yay. However, you can also use it to prop up against the shed, go up, and then find one of those Mike and Ike's things. I actually had a look a couple of weeks ago at a Steam guide that told me where to find all the Mike and Ike candy comic books, because I've never seen that secret room at the end either. That's apparently an Easter egg. If you collect all the fucking comic books, there's a secret room at the end, which I would love to see. I've never seen that before. So I was checking up, and I thought, okay, I've done all of this. Hey, look, someone's here to greet us. I've found all of these, but it said very specifically, don't fuck with the ladder, because once you put it down to form the bridge here, you can't use it to get the comic book over here, so yay. And yes, it is turning into a bit of a hidden object game. Absolutely. Maybe I should do this in the correct order. Let's just go over here and, first of all, say hi. Is he shouting die?
There is someone or something on the other side of this stream. I wonder if it's Mantis.
He seems awfully calm for a rogue mutant.
Homicidal mood.
Hi. Never looked better. Especially those glowing eyes. Dang.
Better steer clear of the waters. God knows what could be lurking in that.
Also, there's a screwdriver, gigantic screwdriver, just floating on a lily pad here. I think I'm going to die if I reach for it, so let's do that.
Sign says the water's toxic, but how dangerous could it be?
Has there ever been a bigger idiot than you?
Probably not. Okay, at least I didn't die. That's cool. Alright, let's do this the right way.
Bucket of nails is always helpful when you want to fix something. Yeah, I've never really been interested in yard work. Yeah, it's an Ultra Pro 900 lock. I'll need to find the key before I can open this, and it's probably in the house.
Yeah, that's a cheat, isn't it? There's something on this wood block.
You know, I've always thought that wood is a key ingredient to starting any fire.
It is. It's kind of a cheat because it was doing that flashy thing. You're supposed to do something here, which is what you use the flashlight for. And then you got bugs circling this lantern here, which you can't do anything with.
Looks like the shed Grandpa Murphy used to keep his moonshine business in.
And over here is the... Oh, first of all, there's a hammer. Thank you.
Why does this have to be so heavy?
The hammer, stop whining. And there's the ladder you're supposed to fix.
Looks like I'll need 5 planks, a hammer, and some nails if I'm going to repair this ladder.
5 planks, a hammer, and some nails. I've got 1. I actually got 2 of those, and now we need to go and scavenge for the planky bits. Yes, he is screaming, die! Cool. More game music says, don't go up the ladder, don't take the ladder, go up first and get the comic. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me.
Nice.
That's 1. How many did you say we need? Wood planks. I forgot. Screw it, let's just find all of them. Actually, we can have a look at this. Look message, pop-up thing.
Looks like I'll need 5 planks.
5 planks.
And some nails if I'm going to repair this ladder.
I think there's one more here.
Watching me, and it's making me feel incredibly uneasy.
I know the feeling, buddy. I seem to remember they like to hide the planks near the river bank. It is! The incidentally, for those of you joining us, Mantis is the mutant that Margaret Leonard used to hold us down as they were implanting us with the trance thing. So basically, Margaret Leonard is the reason why we don't have any memory, or haven't had any memory for the past 7... Yeah, Tex, I get it. Past 7 years. And Mantis is sort of her whipping boy. Did I say that in a really offensive accent? I think I did. Missing one of the planks here. I think we've got 4, right? Yeah, we got 4. We need 1 more, and I think this one is actually hiding on land. Can't remember where it is. Who am I kidding? I couldn't remember where all the other ones were either. Scavenger hunts! Fun times in Tiny Town. Although I do quite like the... Wait, did something light up here? No, just checking. These planks of wood, of course, will do us no good. These are absolutely not the planks we are looking for. Planky, planky. Are you trying to keep the women off? Alexander asks, are you still trying to keep the women off of you due to your immense tax effect? Zeriar offers, yes, Tex Murphy, the Tex-Mex effect. That would just imply that he likes spicy food. Which he does! There's a very nice passage in the novelization of the Pandora Directive. If there's one thing Aaron Connor does really well, it is describing food, and there's a description of a batch of Louis chili in the Pandora Directive that is just phenomenal. He describes it as a prairie blaze searing across his tongue, and it just goes into a heap of details, and it's very, very well written. I have yet to read the Tesla Effect novel, actually, so I really wish I could find the time to do that. Also, I do have the Tex Murphy Pandora Directive and Under Killing Moon novels. They're in my storage shed. The Pandora Directive is in 2 pieces. It broke at the spine sometime back in the 90s, and I can't find the second part of it. And Under Killing Moon is intact except for all the mold that's growing on it. And these are original pressings of the... I mean, they've been repressed since when Tesla Effect came out. But... no. Mine are bust. So that's a bit of a bummer. I have no idea what this fucking plank is. Haven't I been up and down this fucking shoreline like a million fucking times now? Also, I'm starting to swear, so that must mean I'm getting frustrated. I'm getting fisted, Grandma. Has anyone seen that one? Nice little autocorrect fail joke. I quite like it. Every time someone asks if I'm getting frustrated, I say, no, Grandma, I'm getting fisted. Show up, you piece of shit.
The bridge is out. I'm gonna have to find some way
shit.
to cross it and not fall into the toxic water below.
Toxic water would be bad. Tex-Mex effect equals violent diarrhea. Could be. Oh, I was fucking standing on it this entire time.
Yeah, it's a plank.
There you go. Okay, we got him. We got him. I can turn off the fucking flashlight as well. Alright. Tex prefers to plank search alone. Should have brought one of the ladies on a date with you and you could have been plank searching together. We could have, but I managed to do it somehow. Alright, do I combine all of this nonsense? I do.
Gotta admit, sometimes when you play God, things turn out okay.
Naily nailies? What ladder repair kit?
Created.
Now I fixed it, and it appears to be some sort of ladder.
Wait a minute. Can I put it down again, please? I can't. I clicked on it by mistake. Oh, you hunk of shit. Right, going plank hunting again. Fine, sorry about that. At least now we know where they are. That one was the one I was missing all this time. Yeah, I'll have the...
bucket of nails is always helpful.
Bucket of nails. I'll have the wood.
Wood is a key ingredient to starting any fire.
And the hammer.
Does this have to be so heavy?
And there is a plank of wood there, and a plank of wood there.
Use that. Someone's watching me, and it's making me feel incredibly uneasy. That man over there could be Mantis.
Could be. Probably is. Not one of these. It's over on the other side. Yeah, this is so fucking ridiculous. I'm so sorry for wasting your time there. Planky plank. There you go.
Handy.
I believe there was one over here as well. 4 out of 5. Oh, choppy.
Feeling I'm being watched.
Yes, it's Mantis, isn't it? Can't believe I have to do this twice. Oh, there you go. There we go. Alright, that was a bit faster than last time, wasn't it? And now... Yeah, he's a regular Roger Wilco, isn't he? I mean, I thought Wilco was the only person who could keep a ladder in his pants.
Well, yeah, that'll work.
Thank you, Kevin Murphy.
I'm experiencing a sensation altogether new to me, and frankly, I love it.
Fixed. Now let's walk up the ladder like a good boy and get this fucking thing. Get off the ladder, thank you.
It's a Mike and Ike Hammer candy comic, Cinnamon Twist. I'll put this in my comic book rack back at the office.
I'm just going to try to take the ladder here.
I fixed it, and it appears to be some sort of ladder.
I'm now stuck on the roof. Can I jump down? Yeah, I can. Just checking. Okay, we solved that. And we've got... Let's just play the game's way and just have a look at this.
Yeah, it's an Ultra Pro 9.
That's an Ultra Pro thing.
I'll need to find the...
Die! There's someone on the other side. Yes. And this...
Sign says the water's toxic, but...
Okay, so now we have all those triggers. Now we know... that's a screwdriver. We need that. This is a ladder. Let's just save our game here, actually. Into... Margaret's... Housey. House. Okay, I'm going to spell this in German way. House. There you go. Yeah, but the hammer is heavy. Exactly. Alright. Ladder time. Planky, planky. Now, Did he just spontaneously combust or something? To be fair, he's not actually going to bother us once I've crossed the bridge. At least I don't think he is.
Nice place she's got here. Creepy, but nice. It's a card reader. I'll need to find the card.
I like how text is going, oh my god, a card reader. I can't fucking believe it. The key to that is actually over here.
This card could be used to get in the front door.
Nice bit of Resident Evil 7 scenery, I have to say.
Mildew.
Mildew and mold. Just like my Under Killing Moon novel. Piece of shit. Alright. Why would she leave that just lying around? I don't know. Hello. Housekeeping. How's everyone doing? I believe they used this shot in the trailer. Ah, this man is certainly not hiding. Who are you? Ah, sorry. Didn't mean to. Anyway, let's poll the chat. Do we make a feeble promise? Do we play truth and consequence? Just go, hi, I'm Tex, I don't like you, and then you get a fist in the face. Are we ready for adventure? Okay, who's ready for adventure? Come on. East, says Siriar. He also said save, which I appreciate. Thank you. Tano Kitsune also says east. We are ready for adventure.
I'm a Morlock hunter. Hunter. Let's go get those bastards.
Very energetic little person, isn't he? Do we make a friend? Do we pump out some self-righteous drivel? Or do we speak Morlock? Apparently that just involves shouting a lot. Cheers, incidentally. Dorinde says east. We speak the Morlock. Yamiko also says east. Let us indeed speak the Morlock.
Me, friend. You, Morlock. Friend? Slave! Killer!
This must have been a fun day at the office when they were recording this bit. Also, we can offer him a kind offer. Yeah, second language. Kind offer, or we press for information. Clearly, he's not well. Put in the wrong contacts. Stayed a bit too long in the tanning booth. David, hello David, says east, press for information. West is very funny, says Siriar, but also goes for east. So we do press him for information. Sorry, Tano.
Slade,
Are you talking Big Jim Slade?
Get it out of my head!
I would love to! Incidentally, his hands seem to be fine, but his face is all fucked up. Do we go for a placebo effect? Calling Dr. Murphy? Or are we really curious here? David is going for north on this one. That would be the placebo effect. I wonder if Brian Mulco is going to be showing up for this. Siriar is saying west, calling Dr. Murphy. He has no fucking clue, does he? And that's 2 votes for north.
Tell you what, I'm going to come back later with some hot cocoa and an elephant tranquilizer.
Help me! Slade! Die! Die!
Kids. They never shut the door when they go out to play.
I thought we were going to get torn to shreds, but okay.
Must be Mantis, and my guess is Margaret Leonard left some medication to control his affliction somewhere in the swamp house.
Is that your guess? Why would you guess that? Oh, fuck me, she's got bodies buried.
Looks like there could be something hiding underneath this dirt.
What the hell is this? Oh! Thank you, Eric, for subscribing. And thank you, Streamlabs, for fucking up the animations that I carefully put in instead of the normal ones, so we got the chasing zombie thing. I don't think Mantis actually can kill us when we talk to him this first time around.
Ah, the XBR 1000 greenhouse light. This sure grows plants fast, but the FDA banned them because of excess radiation.
Ah, you know.
It's a big sack of seeds.
Ding. I believe there's something hiding. Oh, hello.
Yep, garden shears are perfect for trimming grass, bushes, or stubborn branches.
Oh, and there's something here as well?
I wonder if there's a way to get these valerian flowers.
Why would we need valerian mutant thumb? Maybe those calm
I'll
him
need
down?
these valerian seeds to blossom into flowers before I can use them in medicine.
Okie dokie. So we're building medicine before we actually have found out what his medicine is. That's fair. Just having a look around this greenhouse because I seem to remember there's a lot of hidden objects here.
You know, I'm no geologist, but I think that's a rock.
I would concur with your assessment, Dr. Murphy. Maybe I have found whatever I need. What did you say? I need to...
I'll need these valerian seeds to blossom into flowers before I can use them in medicine.
Okay, and I need to combine them with something. I can't just plop them in the dirt and just hope for the best. Can I plop them in this?
Maybe try something.
I'm just gonna try. I know this is not the solution.
What I was thinking.
What I really don't like about this game, and this has to be said because there's an awful lot that I do like, so when I don't like something, I should be fair and also point that out. What I don't like is there's a lot of generic responses when you're trying something, and there's no context for the generic responses. All you get is a no. Don't do that. No. Instead of trying to sort of help you, maybe hint. If you're going down the wrong path and you see a mound of dirt and you have seeds, I mean, it would be logical to assume that you're supposed to plant the seeds. Of course, you're not supposed to do that. That would be too easy. But the first-time player does not know this. So, this is not just an inherited Tesla effect. A lot of Tex Murphy games do this thing where if you experiment, the game just flat out tells you, no, try something else. And you go, like what? And it just goes, figure it out, dumbass.
Like an Ike Hammer. Sucker's game.
Hello, what do we have in here?
I never cared for pliers. Got lots of bad dental memories.
If I didn't have the flashlight, I would never have seen that. Thanks, texture. Thanks, wood texture. Ooh, nice flowers. Oh, no, look, message for the flowers. Tex is my favorite art critic, by the way. This is where we came from. This must be the front door. It certainly is. And this is the curtain of mystery. What lurks behind the curtains of mystery, you say? Well, a clock. And Pedro, the fancy antelope? Actually, those are just antlers.
And that is one big jackalope.
Oh, it's a jackalope. Also looks like a pair of... Yeah, never mind.
Well, I won't be able to use this fireplace. It's got a vent cover.
And now Tex has it in his head that he really likes fireplaces for some reason, and he's really going to... Oh, here we have a look message. Let's see what Tex, my favorite art critic, has to say.
Hey, This is a fake.
He's done better. He's done better. Dan says, Ramp It Up had a good planting seeds puzzle. Well, thank you. It's a bit far-fetched, outside the realm of, you know, how nature actually works, but some of it was research. In fact, I did look up how to make miracle growth, and the ingredients you need to put in... Ramp It Up was my Adventure Jam game. The ingredients you need to put in the dirt to make miracle growth is actually the real ingredients for miracle growth. Miracle growth. But, of course, it doesn't grow within the span of a second, which it does in my game. But that part of it was actually sort of accurate. This thing has stuff in it.
It's a broken syringe. Well, another matchbook to add to my collection. Very handy when you're venturing into public bathrooms.
Matchbook, you say? Of a person with a corn of the cob for a dick. What the hell is she doing?
Don't tell anyone, but I hear these make fire.
Thank you. What about the pliers?
This is the only tool my dentist uses.
I get points for looking at all this shit, okay? What about the garden shears?
Good for gardening.
Points added for that! Yay! The name is Al Hope. Jack Al Hope. Sarah Yar. Also, I seem to remember that this place is full of a lot of logic puzzles. Yeah, you see where this is going? This puzzle has something to do with the arrows pointing a certain direction. I'll get back to that one later. It opens a secret door somewhere here.
But this could increase my defense by +5.
Nice shield.
I wonder where this leads.
You can see that. Oh, okay, you can actually see that there's a little hidden door here. That's apparently what this thing unlocks. We'll come back to that one later. I think you're supposed to find 4 or 5 of those statues there, and all point the arrow to this spot on the floor. Now, before we do that... No. Actually, no. No. Let's not do the obvious sliding tile puzzle. You know, whenever someone asks, you know, can you think of a good example for a sliding tile puzzle in an adventure game? And I go, no, but do you want to hear the worst one? And sometimes they're stupid and go, yeah, what is the worst one? And I say, remember that one in Tesla Effect where a sliding tile puzzle unlocks a trapdoor in the room? Yeah, this is the worst sliding tile puzzle, or at least the worst excuse for a sliding tile puzzle. I think technically that mirror puzzle in the 11th hour is kind of a sliding tile puzzle. It's not really, but it sort of is. And that thing starts in an unwinnable state 50% of the time. So technically that, if you count that as a sliding tile puzzle, then that is the worst. But this is the second worst, not because it's hard, which it also is, but because of the reason why it's there. There's no reason. No reason why it's there. It's just there to piss you off. Ooh, one more of these. Turny, turny, turny. There you fucking go. Also, this needs to be open. I can't really remember how.
The lock is broken, so I'll need to find another way to open it.
I think you're supposed to smash it open.
The cabinet lock is broken, so I'll need to find another way to open it.
I don't think I have what I need to smash it open yet. This is one time when textures gets absolutely destructive. Looking under furniture. I opened it. Cool. Can I have a look inside now? No, he just likes cracking open furniture.
You know, I love secret doors, and something in this room must trigger it open.
Yeah? So, why did he do that? Can I do it with this one too?
The zipper on this cushion's stuck. I'll need something to help me open it.
Pliers will do the trick. There you go.
It's a safe key.
Ooh, very nice. A Foozle watching on YouTube had a sudden "this video is not available" message, which is, I agree, weird. I have not had any drop frames or problems on my end, so I'm sorry if anyone is experiencing outages. Yes, and suddenly we're in Richard Garriott's house. Absolutely. And here's the third one, I think. So if I just point you... Let's do that again. This one had me really stuck for a long time.
Something big.
There you go.
Smoke coming out from behind the panel.
Ooh, neat. Let's go have a look at that. If there's smoke, there's fire, and if there's fire, there's bodily damage, and I'm all about that. And what the fuck is that noise? Holy shit, this is bad.
I need to unscrew that cog from the wall.
And this is what we need the screwdriver outside for. Yes. And this, also, the safe key was not very safe in the pillow. Oh, Dan has an idea. We hammer the... also, this trapdoor opened. So I was kind of wrong, actually. The sliding tile puzzle does not open the door, but it opens something else, and it's still bullshit. Dan says, let's just smash our way through this thing with the hammer, and we lost the hammer when we were building our ladder, apparently. That was a very good idea, though. I quite like your, quite like the approach there. So, screw it. Let's just go upstairs again. Didn't quite explore this place very thoroughly, did we? Hello, safe key.
Lock, and I'll need a key to open it.
Well, good thing we found one.
The picture looks similar to the one downstairs, except the one downstairs had 3 numbers on it.
Oh, this is what the sliding tile puzzle does. Okay, we are gonna need to solve it. Fine, fine, let's fucking do this. Fine, fine. Well, what you do is, yeah, I remembered wrong. I thought that when you solve this, that trapdoor would open. It doesn't. What it does is reveal the numbers for the safe upstairs. I am definitely skipping this one. I just have to wait for this timer to fill up. So, is it time yet? No. Who likes sliding tile puzzles? Does anyone? Can anyone think of a time they had a tremendous amount of fun solving a sliding tile puzzle, especially one with giant slabs of meat on it? Anyone? I am looking for takers on that one. No. Yeah, and after the numbers here, you're gonna have a Simon Says. Oh, there's a target on the carpet. Okay, cool. So that's why you're pointing the arrows there. Can we solve this now? Thank you. And it said it had some numbers on it. Oh, there you go. 3, 7, 6. Just gonna go ahead and guess that it's 3, 7, 6. Yeah, it does have a target on it. I see it now. Yeah, cool, cool. Never noticed that before. Just thought the bits here, they want me to open something down here, so you have to point the arrows down there. I thought that was the hint. It was not. There's a giant target on it. 3, 7, 6. 3, 7, 6. Yay! I smacked myself in the head with that.
Security card.
Ooh, love me some cards that have security on them. As far as I know, there's nothing on the bookshelf, so I'm not really having a look in that. And if anyone's wondering why I'm not going down the trapdoor yet, it's because certain death awaits. Am I just going to carry this giant pot around?
Pot.
I am. Ah, so we stick the seeds in this thing.
Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner.
Thank you, sarcastic asshole.
I'll need to shine a powerful light on this plant to make it grow faster.
Which we can do! In the greenhouse. Oh, boy. Now we're getting a bit sidetracked and everything, but it's all for the greater good. Trust me. We'll come back to this and the security card. I remember we can go upstairs and poke around her drawers. Yeah, up here, there's a bunch of shit. I think the security card is used up there. But first, let's... Fuck am I going? No! Do not leave me out. Greenhouse, this motherfucker. I think there's a switch somewhere here where I can turn this on.
Ah, the XBR 1000 greenhouse light. It sure grows plants fast, but the FDA banned them because of excess radiation.
Well, since we're immune to genetic mutations caused by the radiation, as stated in Under a Killing Moon, I would really like to find this light switch. The sliding grate puzzle in 7th Guest is fun. Very few tiles. Nice. Red Star says, I don't really mind the sliding puzzles most of the time, depending on how hard they are. This one is quite okay. I can tell you, our team is not very into them. I am very happy to hear that, Red Star. So, fingers crossed we don't have a sliding tile puzzle in Poison Pawn. You had to think for a moment there. Oh, that's the game you're developing, yes. Oh, the fucking switch is right there. Cool. How's everything? Where's the lights? Light! Is this it? Oh, it's shining on the moundy dirty thing here, I think.
The XBR 1000 light shines brightest right here. Looks like there could be something hiding.
Oh, no, it's not. Oh, I'm supposed to put it here.
The XBR 1000 light shines bright.
Alright, stick it here. There you go. Boom! Fuck me! Nice bit of sound effect as well. Yeah, we broke everything. Sorry, Margaret. You probably don't mind since you don't have a head.
I need something to cut off a valerian blossom from this plant.
Again, we don't actually know that that's the cure, but fine. Fuck it, garden shears. And then we're supposed to brew some tea, I think. Wait, where did it go? What, did it fall to the floor? I'm supposed to pick it up.
Might come in handy.
Jesus!
Valerian flowers, when placed in a vial and combined with alcohol, could be used to create medical ingredients.
Very nice of you to say! Okay, I think we have... I'm supposed to find a shovel somewhere too and climb through this dirt. Let's go upstairs. And actually get the hint for what the fuck we're doing. That'd be great.
Ah, it's open to the centerfold.
Ooh, neat. What am I looking at? Oh, disappointing. Just having a look around, you know, detective game, gotta look in all the corners.
Books? Do people still read these?
No, they're fake. That's a door. That's a door. That's adorable. Look at that trying to hide.
The Mike and Ike Hammer Candy comic. Double Fudge Indemnity. I'll put this in my comic book rack back at the office. That's why I always insist on guests using coasters.
Okay. Well, there's only one door here, so... I'm getting a bit of a seventh guest vibe from this, actually, but fuck. Lots of things. Now we're actually poking around her delicates. So let's have a look at the most delicate of all, the letter writing table.
Another table. Whoops. Yeah, talking to myself again.
I always thought he was internally monologuing this shit, but okay.
Oh, someone's writing their letter to Santa early this year.
Can I have a pen?
Another table.
No.
Yeah, talking to myself.
And I missed because the frame rate, and also I'm a bad shot. Can I have any of this? No. Come here, candle. Fucking hope that's a candle.
It's an empty vial.
It's an empty vial. Okay, I'll see you and raise you that one. You never know. If you find something long and tubular shaped in a drawer next to a bed. Questions.
Whoa, that's one old vid phone. It's got a message on it, but I'll need to get Margaret's voicemail number to listen to it.
Alexander, text does not break the fourth wall. At least not very often. I can't remember if he actually ever does. No, never a wink to the camera. Never, Nope. So we're pretty safe here. Actually, you know, kryptonite to me. Alexander says that fourth wall breaking is kryptonite to me. Evidently, he has not played Space Quest 3 or 4 in recent memory, because they practically invented fourth wall breaking. So I don't mind fourth wall breaking when it's done right, but I do agree with Francisco Gonzalez's appraisal that fourth wall breaking in a sort of wink wink nudge nudge, did you see that, ha ha, and you know, references to Day of the Tentacle because we're in an adventure game, har har, hee hard hee har. Not my favorite.
This key belongs to an Ultra Pro 900 lock.
That's outside.
Ashtray. Yummy.
Are you gonna eat it? Fucking weirdo. Also, more stuff here. Also, ooh, giant.
I know tongs are great for pulling my chestnuts out of the fire.
Giant thing.
I can't use this fireplace. It's been bricked in.
Why does he want to use the fireplaces? It's weird. Also, thank you.
Apple arm. I've always wanted.
That'll give us a screwdriver that we can unscrew stuff. Is he still talking? Can open all of these. I don't think there's anything in here, but you know, never hurts. There's nothing in here, but thanks for coding that in. And I think we're done here. Not gonna go through the designer bags or anything?
Yeah, very organized. I'm impressed.
Evidently not. What a shame. Anything else in here I missed? I think I can come back to this later. Was that here the entire time? Fuck me. Alright, cool. Leaving. Glad to know that this is spatially, spatially well constructed. So actually going someplace upstairs corresponds to going someplace downstairs. Tex is a multiplier guy. Yes, he is indeed. Mantis! No? Okay, cool. Let's just extendo arm this fucker. Thank you. And let's crypto log this fucker. Do I need to pick this up again?
Yep, it's an old shed, all right.
Evidently not. Now, I have a feeling I may have stumbled onto something that is only used on game player mode. Never played game player mode, any extra puzzles and shit like that. I can't pick this up. Can I look at it?
Nice place to sit.
Not if you're sitting on top of that thing. Hello?
I know what you're thinking, and that's not a good idea.
Oh, it's C4 chewing gum. This stuff packs quite a wallop, but it is grape. I love grape flavor.
It's gonna blow up, isn't it?
On second thought, I better find another use for this.
I know exactly where to use that, but that was really weird. We're actually gonna blow up the fucking cabinet inside inside the den or whatever.
This? It is. It's actual moonshine.
Cool. Now we've got alcohol and the vial. Actually, do we just combine this with the...
Oh, for crying out loud.
Sorry, Kevin. I have the moonshine. Do I just stick that in the vial? Probably needs to chop it up or something. Nope.
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
Valerian flowers vial.
I'm almost there. I just need to add some alcohol to bring out the medicinal ability of the valerian flowers.
Can fucking do.
Hey, it worked.
I need to place this in a chemical mixer to create medicine for man.
And that is what happens downstairs in Margaret's laboratory. Spoiler. That's what's down to the secret passage. Anyway, let's go break some stuff. And I think we may be coming up on the end times of the stream. We have been going for nearly 2 hours now. I wanted to make this episode a bit special, you know, because absence makes the heart grow yummier. Yeah, just gonna go stop auto closing curtains. So I wanted to keep this one going a bit longer than usual, but I think we're gonna end it after let's see, after we get into the lab, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Anyway, screwdriver this bad boy. Cheerio.
Looks like the panel on the wall controls the secret panel on the floor. Unfortunately, the cog's broken.
Broken cog, you say? Let's use this with this. Just cheered it.
I guess luck counts for something.
Holy fuck, it worked.
Well, that won't work.
So, what else am I supposed to do?
Now I can place this cog in a fire and reshape it.
Oh. So that's what we're doing, yes. I think this...
Looks like I'll need some firewood.
Oh, this one we can use. Okay, we've got firewood. There you go. And we've also got matches. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Matches? Matches? Oh, there you go. Boom! I see, Sir Luke!
In this state, the cog is quite malleable. I'll need to find some tools to shape it.
Okay, I'll come back to that. Just leave you there. Blow up, I guess. Let's break the cabinet.
Maybe that was a little overkill, but was effective.
It sure was.
I'm sure Thor's big hammer here could straighten a few things out.
Ah, there we go. That's what we're doing. Bang, just pick it up with our bare hands.
Cog's fixed and ready to be put back.
Cool. Ding, ding. There you go. And now we can actually go down here, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Gonna save my game here. Secret sex dungeon. It's not actually a sex dungeon, but yeah. Oh, Avuzal is leaving. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I've forgotten to check the chats while I was doing all of this shit. Metalsmith DIY, now on YouTube. Thank you. House Tricks. Hello, video game character of obvious repute. And going in here is going to kill me.
Something tells me no one was coming in here for cheap eye surgery.
This apparently just turns on the... Oh, wait, I'm supposed to flood the chamber, I think, with water and then electrocute him, because apparently he is... very dangerous.
That Morlock hologram kills anyone who gets too close to the door. You need to find a way to short-circuit him.
With the obvious water stuff. Anyway, did I lose points for that? I think I did. Not that I fucking care or anything, but I was merely showing that to the audience. Did anyone see that? Hang on, the sofa cushions just did a little dance. Whee! Oh, that's awesome. Alright, fine, fuck it. Go pretend to solve a puzzle. This puzzle is, by the way, one of the hardest in the game, I've been told. Ding ding. Something about water. I don't even know how to operate this thing. Oh, you turn the little handles down here. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Water. Much water. Yes, I am so enthralled. I'm so enthralled. Can I skip this? Oh, almost there. Blah, blah. Actually, let's just have a little hint for that.
The valves are broken and blocking water flow. I need to adjust them to allow water to flow freely through the pipe. The valves are controlled by the wheels at the bottom of the box.
Yay! It's one of those, what happens if I do this versus what happens when I do this kind of bullshit. Not interested in the slightest. Skip! Points lost, who gives two shits? I have accomplished things. Now I should probably turn off the power. Because we are not... Ooh, hello. Oh, I can just drain the water here. Oh, that's nice. There we go. Neato. Well, yes, we have arrived at the secret lab. Warning, power failure, system offline. Actually, I can go and turn this stuff on again, can't I? Yay! Power on! Swipe card to enter! Think I'll do that. Ding ding. Welcome to the laboratory.
Yeah, Margaret made sure this place was soundproof.
Now, secrets abound in here. So actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the stream here. We have arrived. Yes, look, 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 look. She spilled ketchup all over the nice operating table. What a slob. Yes, and this carving knife for the Christmas ham is indeed very sloppy. Very sloppy. And this one rolls the dough for the... what the fuck am I saying? Anyway, that was... Oh, it's great to be back, actually. Might as well just save a game here, even though we technically didn't solve the puzzle at all. But Margie's sex dungeon. Yes, actually, sort of our Christmas dinner carving station. But anyway, this is going to be a lot of fun. We still have to get our poor friend Mantis, feed him the antidote and ask him a bunch of questions. Have a look around the lab, see if anything interesting, perhaps some Christmas pie recipes, will jump out at us. But all of that will have to wait for next Sunday. Yes, still doing the streams on Sunday at 2 p.m. CEST. However, I think when I finish this series, I will be moving the Sunday streams back later on Sundays. Maybe 10 p.m., maybe 11 p.m. Haven't quite decided yet, but I'm going to finish Tesla at normal times. So it's not like a big jump like, oh, fuck, now I have to stay up late on Sunday or whatever. So we'll finish Tesla Effects and then decide what to do with the Sunday streams after that. I will continue to do Sunday streams, of course. Not stopping that at all. Dan says, nice to have the Tex-Mex SQH mix back on Sundays. Thanks for today. Thank you, dear gentlemen, for participating. And gentlewomen, Red Star is still here. And I think that might actually be it. It's kind of a sausage fest today. Thank you, Dorinda. Thank you, Alexander. Thank you, Vuzel, who left. Thank you, of course, Siriar, Lieutenant. Thank you so much. Thank you, Tanu. Thank you, everyone. Let's not, yeah. Sorry if I missed you. Oh, Yamako Panda. Yes, I'm gonna get you in there. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I think I've said thank you a million times now. Anyway, again, sorry for the choppiness. Apparently, it's only when I stream the game that it happens. It was running fine when I tested it. Anyway, if you enjoyed what you have seen today, of course, I must simply plug the SQH Discord, which Siriar has helpfully left a link to in the chat here. This is where you can go and have a chat with all the lovely people who watch my content or are even just interested in adventure games. Fun place to be. If you would like to use said Discord to participate in these streams, you can. There are a number of secret channels in the Discord, and these are for my Patreon backers. One of those channels is an audio channel. If you join that while I'm streaming, your voice will be carried out through the airwaves. And Alexander says, oh, another Discord to invade. Yes, you're quite welcome, my friend. So I think it has cleared on screen here, but Syria also posted a link to the Patreon, which is patreon.com/SpaceQuestHistorian. $1 a month will get you in to the secret channels. There's also a backer chat, and I usually poll the chat when I'm trying to find new games to play, and you can suggest games and all this stuff. And of course, the aforementioned audio lounge where you can join when I stream. So I think that's about it. Thanks again, Syria, for posting those links. I am going to go enjoy the rest of my Sunday with my wife because it's been a busy fucking weekend. Busy week in general, but just a busy fucking weekend. I had a 7-hour first aid course, which is mandatory when you have to get a driver's license in Denmark. You have to go to this first aid course. It took 7 hours. That was yesterday. And today I got up and went for, some driver's ed at 11. That was an hour and a half. And Friday I had to go to meet my new co-workers because I'm starting a new job on September 3rd. Technically September 1st, but that's a Saturday. Anyway, starting a new job. So I had to go and meet all of those people on Friday. So I've been away the entire weekend, basically. But I could not, go 3 weeks without some Tex Murphy. So I'm going to go and spend the rest of the Sunday with my dear wife. And I hope you have a very, very excellent, looking over at the stop streaming button, there it is. Hope you all have a very excellent Sunday. Thank you again profusely for watching, and I'll see you around the Chrono stream.